Today we're going to learn the tune Lavender's Blue, and it's a lovely old tune, lovely old nursery rhyme. It's in the key of G. Our Kalimba is tuned to G major. So we have B at the bottom and we just run up through the scale, left and right. So it's pretty standard tuning. I've put a few harmonies in with this, which makes it a little bit harder, and I'll show you how we're going to do those. And there, by the way, all the harmony notes are written in brackets. So you start off with a G times 6, that's the tune, and a harmony to it is B times 9. So the G tune note played with the left thumb and the B harmony note played with the right thumb. That's just my thumbnails are fairly long. You need to play your thumbnails, not your thumb, otherwise you will get quite sore thumbs. So counting in 3, so that's beat 1. And then we've got 2 Ds there in to finish that bar off and another D to start the next bar. So your timing is 1, 2, 3, 1, and then the rundown is 2 and 3 and. Now, you've got the rundown C, B, A, G, running down through the scale. So far we've got this. Okay, now we have a harmony, and both the notes on the left-hand side. Now, first when I was doing this, I was bringing my finger over to play the C note, time 8. But actually, you can do it with your right thumb, just by turning it round that way. Instead of having it flat, just turn it and catch it with the edge of the nail. That's played with the G, times 6, and then you've got 3 E's, times 14. So far. Okay, then it's the first bit again. But this time, the harmony that we use is an E. And the E is time number 7. Okay, that is played with the D, time number 4. Same rundown. Now, I don't know if you can see this, I'm trying to hold this up. I've used some highlighters to colour in some of the times here because it's really helped me. Now if you look carefully you can see I've coloured in the C, time 13, in pink highlighting pen. And I've also done the same thing for the E, time 7, because you need to play those together as a harmony and it's quite hard to find these notes quickly. And I've done the similar thing with time 10 and time 5. The D and the B, they're both played together as a harmony. And then the same thing, I've used orange highlighter, which is kind of worn off a little bit, but you might just about see it. So it's time 12, the A, and time 8, the C. And then the last pair of notes, B and G, I haven't coloured in. So our harmony rundown is. So in my colours it's pink, pink, yellow, yellow, orange, orange, and then these two aren't coloured in. The tune is swapping from right to left, so the harmony is on the other side each time, of course. And then to finish, play the G and the B together. The G is the tune, the B is the harmony. So a couple of times where you've got those awkward things, you've got both notes on the same side. Like there and like that. Turn the right hand thumb from like that to like that and catch it like that. Catch the time with the edge of your thumbnail. So it's quite an interesting piece to play. There's some nice little harmonies in that. Remember counting in 3 is 1, 2, 3, 1, 2 and 3 and 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2 and 3 and 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And you can see the counting written down the left hand side of the page. If you've got a note that takes up more than one cell, for instance the first B takes up all 3 of the cells in that first bar, it means it lasts for the whole of that first bar. So when you play that B is held, okay, while you play the G and the 2 Ds. Same thing for the E in the 4th bar. You know, it happens quite a lot in the tune, but I think that's fairly obvious. So there we are. Lavender's blue, key of G, played on a kalimba, tuned in the key of G. And remember the root notes are tine 6 and tine 15. Okay, by root notes, of course, I mean G. The G's are there. And the lowest note you might think would be G, but it isn't, it's B. And you run up, and you don't get to your root note until you get to tine 6. Anyway, a little bit harder, that one. It takes quite a bit of practicing. And use my trick of highlighting. And I think you'll find that will help. I'll just make that tine 8 a little bit clearer with the orange highlighter. So this is the sort of pen I mean, and basically I'm just going to mark this one up a bit. This is worn off a bit. So this one and this one, see? Hopefully you can see that. So these two are orange, these two are pink, these two are yellow. I found that really helpful, and it rubs off very easily once you've learnt the tune, and no shame in having a little bit of help. Certainly helped me. I was really struggling with that end part. I kept hitting the wrong notes because the tune swaps from side to side, so I found that quite hard to remember, and those colours really helped me. Anyway, I'll see you in the next video.